Hello, and thank you for tuning in. You are tuned into Esoteric Guidance. Excuse me. And my name is Nehru. I am. Give me just one moment. I should have done this. I pressed record, and as soon as I pressed record, it's like clear the energy. So I shall do that at this time. Happy Sunday. Yep, Sunday. I had to think about that. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. I hope you are on your journey and showing the world and whatever opportunities are presented in whatever ways, okay, that you function in your highest, purest, truest light. Okay, you are an authentic being here to raise the vibration of the planet. You are not one here to suck what good energy is here out of the planet and live a karmic life. You are not here to do that. And for those of you who do not believe that, it's okay too, because whether or not you believe it, the truth is, one day we'll all be free. Ain't that right, Aretha? Yeah. One day we'll all be free. So, it's a fantastic day for a number of reasons. The first of which is your journey continues and you have another opportunity to expand, change, or remove any being and anything out of your life. So we are going to continue with our journey in the second book of Enoch. Okay? We left off several weeks ago, probably a month and a half ago, probably now. We left off on chapter 44. Okay, we're going to do a little recap just to catch up with where we are. Okay, so again, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in and being a part of the energy that's going on here. Okay, so we're going to pick up in chapter 44. Okay, the Lord, highest divine light, with his hands having created man in the likeness of his own face, then Most High, and again, just as a reminder, the second book of Enoch, along with, well, I shouldn't even say that, all of the canonical texts that are not widespread or for whatever reason, because the Vatican hides them from you and I and makes them unavailable to the general public, or because they are undiscovered yet. But the canonical texts that we have either limited access to or that isn't widespread, and those that are yet to be discovered, are the ones that are more detailed. Okay, so the ones that are widespread and the ones that are commonly used, and this is majority versus minority, okay, quality versus quantity. So the one that is widespread, I said wise spread, there, let's spread wisdom, okay, is far more popular. And isn't it ironic? Isn't it ironic? Isn't that a song? Isn't it ironic? I don't know. Getting 80s vibes. But I'm getting two songs mixed up. I think I'm getting to this. Anyway, so what we're looking at now through the second book of Enoch, we take a look at the infancy of Yeshua, which is also on this channel for the new subscribers. There are several other canonical texts that I've shared thus far, newer listeners, in addition to what I've in addition to the ancient book of Jubilees and the second book of Enoch, which we're covering currently right now, both of those works. Okay. So, whoever reviles the ruler's face and abhors highest divine white light's face has despised his face, and he who vents anger on any man without injury, most high's great anger will cut him down. He who spits on the face of man reproachfully will be cut down at Most High's great judgment. Blessed is the man who does not direct his heart with malice against any man and helps the injured and condemned. It's far easier said than done. And raises the broken down and shall do charity to the needy, because on the day of the great judgment, every weight, every measure, every make weight, as in the market, that is to say, are hung on scales and stand in the market, shall learn his own measure according to his measure, shall take his reward. Okay? So, we hear going before the pearly gates, right? We as a child, we learned about, many of us who were raised in Christianity and perhaps Catholicism. I don't know exactly what Catholicism preaches, maybe some other religions too. You'd preach about the pearly gates, right? The streets of gold, standing at the gate, Peter asking you, for what are you here and do you deserve to enter? Or God or whoever, right? Whoever, right? I'm reminded of a military cadence. And I'm only remembering part of it. Let me see if I can remember how it goes for a second. No, I just remember the met St. Peter at the pearly gates part. And perhaps someone who's listening might be a part of the military. If so, thank you so much. Your service is by this veteran. Greatly appreciated, truly. And for those who do not appreciate it, take some more of my appreciation, because I definitely do. And so, I'm thinking about the talents, right? You get 1 talent, you get 2 talents, you get 3 talents, however they were divided, right? The story of the talents, or the parable of the talents, as it's known. So many examples of individuals who were given a certain measure of something, okay? And in some of those cases, we see them live out loud because they're celebrities or politicians or in the spotlight for some other reason, darker energy, right? For pedophilia and yeah, sodomy, right? They're in for all sorts of other things, right? Darker things. And so, yeah. Okay. So, they too will have to stand and be asked, What did you do with your talents? And I heard it will be inquired of them. What did you do with your talents? John, Terry, Mary, Susie, Mark, Sherry, Marie, whoever. What did you do with your talents? Michael, James, Susie, Miranda, Sean. What did you do with your, and I'm naming names for a reason. What did you do with your talents? Shantae, Maurice, Alexa, what did you do with your gifts?
I can only explain recent voice requests.
Alexa, cancel. I didn't realize what I had said. So anyway, Alexa, back. So yeah, okay. Judgment, chapter 45, okay. Whoever hastens to make offerings before Most High's face, Most High for his part will hasten that offering by granting of his work. But whosoever increases his lamp before Most High's face and make not true judgment, Most High will increase his treasure in the realm of the highest. Oh, the word not is italicized there. I see that. The Lord will not, it's not increase his treasure in the realm of the highest. When Most High demands bread or candles or the flesh of beasts, so this is back then, okay? Again, consummation for our new subscribers. Consummation, the great consummation was Yeshua. People refer to him as Jesus. That's not his name. Yeshua, or the earthly image of God, that was here for 33 years, okay, that was born in the Middle East and of a people with olive skin, okay, all right, let's get all that out of the way. Then, and again, that's not black or white, and Most High, I know for sure, did that on purpose. Okay, to have the skin tone cover all spectrums, both the lightest of the light and the darkest of the dark. And what do you get? You get olive skinned. Okay, skin tone of the originals, olive skinned people. Okay, and the northeastern region of Africa, the original people, olive-skinned people. So, when Most High demands bread, okay, of beasts, okay, so so the consummation. So when Yeshua came, crucified, which means actually to ascend. Crucified does not mean to die. Then his ascension provided an opportunity for man's consummation back, or man's reconciliation back to Most High. Okay? You and I, for those of you who are on a divine masculine union journey, or a divine masculine union journey, a divine union journey this lifetime, a love journey this time. Okay? 14 minutes exactly when I glanced over at the timer. That's a 7 and a 7. That is extremely significant at this time. Okay. Yes, so for those of you who resonate with a divine union, you coming into a divine union this lifetime around here on this planet, then you know that there's a consummation of your marriage, okay, that will be happening, okay? Again, people use that word with earthly marriages that are not divine, but I'm talking about a different kind of consummation. Even the heavens, and Kevin said this. Kevin said this, for those of you who do not know, that's the gentleman that I grew up believing was my father, okay? In earlier videos, I referred to him as the sperm donor. I have chosen to go a little lighter on him and refer to him as Kevin. Okay, so Kevin. So Kevin, I lost my thought. Oh, so Kevin, okay, whether he accepts it or not, has received my forgiveness. Okay? He has said things. I'm sorry, did I say that right? Whether or not he receives it, he has my forgiveness. I think I said that wrong. He has my forgiveness. Okay? Maybe he receives it. That's good. Okay? So, um, so he said one time in church in Apopka, Florida. Leesburg, Florida. When he had a church there, he said, there are certain unions, marriages, I think he used the word marriages, that come together, and he said, and the heavens open. He told me this. Same man who took my first wife to be a part of his polygamous cult while I was serving our country in Germany, waiting for housing for her and our daughter. Same man. So there was some truth, just like there were some good times. Okay? So, the heavens will open up when these divine unions come together. Declaration, 17 minutes exactly on the timer. The heavens will open up when these divine unions come together. Okay? And I heard, and the earth will know it. And the world will know it. I heard the earth will know it, and the world will know it. Okay? That's for sure. And any other sacrifice, then that is nothing, but God demands pure hearts, and with all that tests the heart of man. Chapter 46. Hear my people, and take in the words of my lips. If anyone bring any gift to any earthly ruler, and have disloyal thoughts in his heart, and the ruler know this, will he not be angry with him, and not refuse his gifts, and not give him over to judgment or condemn him? Okay? And this is to say, give honor where honor is due, and honor first of all and foremost is due to Most High. First and foremost. It's also speaking to or hints at there's a tinge of do not worship man, period, point blank. Okay? This is why most get themselves in trouble as adults, because even as children, we are far more intuitive. We have to get over hurdles, humps, and cliches. That sounds like a good book. Getting over hurdles, humps, and cliches. Okay? So hurdles, humps, and cliches, you got to dig through all that stuff, all the stuff, childhood, the unhealed wounds, teenage years, all of whatever's, right? Inappropriate relationships that never should have happened. We've all been there. My hand is raised right now. We've all been there. So you got to get through all of that. All of that. Okay? And then you can move forward without being angry at the past circumstances, giving evil eyes to the people who hurt you or mistreated you in the past, those who lied, cheated, stole in whatever way they did, right? Because that's what the enemy comes to do, steal, kill, and destroy. Okay? So, recognizing again disloyal energy. Okay. So, someone coming to you with a gift, and that might be significant here too. So, I'm seeing something else. Okay. So, beware. Soul Tribe community, 2020 on a timer. That's 2020 perfect vision, baby. Okay. So if anyone bring any gifts to any earthly ruler and have disloyal thoughts in his heart, okay? So be aware of those who are coming with false promises. Confirmation with all the creaks. Did y'all hear those? A couple of them. Ancestors confirmations. Ancestors confirming. So beware, be conscious of the dark night. Okay, it was 2107. Because for some of us, those of us who are on that twin flame love journey or divine union journey, for those of us who are on that journey, then you understand what I'm saying, and you know for sure that at some point, for most of us, they are going to come back. Even if it's years down the road, they're going to reach out to you at some point. I shouldn't even say come back. They're going to reach out to you at some point. Okay? Or, verse 3 of chapter 46, or one man make himself appear to good to another by deceit of tongue, but have evil in his heart, then will not the other understand the treachery of his heart, and himself be condemned, since his untruth was plain to all. Sounds pretty clear, karmic energy. Sounds pretty clear, karmic energy. And when Most High shall send a great light, then there will be judgment for the just and the unjust, and no one shall escape notice. So, for those of us who resonate with the journey that I'm speaking of, there are many of them who've gone on the run. 22:44 on the timer when I glanced over at the video timer. So many of them have gone on a run. Guess what you can't do? Guess who you can't outrun? Guess who you cannot get away from? Guess. Just give you one guess. You only get one guess. But guess, just take a swing at it. Who would that be? Oh, yes, that is correct. As I get confirmation from my extraterrestrial beings, that is correct. Highest divine white light. You cannot run from highest divine white light. I don't know where my accent's coming from. You cannot run from highest divine white light. I don't know what that is. Anyway, you can't run from highest divine white light. Okay? You can't. They say you can't beat God's giving. You can't beat the reach either. You can't beat the eyesight. Again, we checked on 2020 a moment ago, right? You can't beat that perfect vision. Right? Understand, overstand, everything. Outer stand, all of it. Okay? So you might be on the run from the police, the FBI, right? Man's forces. But even those men and women in human form who are intuitive, who are on your track, you're not going to outrun them. Why? Because they function through highest divine white light. The answer that you answered correctly to the question. The answer you gave to the question that you answered correctly. Right? So, and now, my children, Lay thought on your heart, mark well the words of your Father, which all are come to you from Most High's lips. Take these books of your Father's handwriting and read them, for the books are many, and in them you will learn of the Lord's works and all that has been from the beginning of creation and will be till the end of time. And again, all of these books, confirmation with that dog bark. Do you think 40, was that 20? Oh, 2544. Do you believe, again, I'm thinking about the infancy of Creator, infancy of Divine Source, or not infancy, I'm sorry, infinite, I meant infinite, okay? So thinking about the infinite of Divine Source, the infinite of creation, universe, galaxy, thinking about, and I think I was okay with everything that was happening. I've always been a dreamer. I've always been okay with the mystical, but with the mystical in regards to our true purpose for creation here. I've always been in search of that, because there's always been something in me that has always known that we were not here for just I don't know, shit, piss, school, sex, money, die. Like there has to be, and reproduction. There has to be something more. There has to be. Okay? And I've always felt that. Okay? And so even as a kid, I don't remember literally having this thought, but even as a kid, I had to have had a thought somewhere along the lines of, well, I know I had this thought. Looking at the people running around, we grew up in Church of God in Christ and Pentecostal church, and all those religious, all of it's religiousness, just FYI, and all of it is witchcraft, because all they do is really want your money, every last one of them. Again, no church or nonprofit should ever have hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars month to month. They have a mission. Why isn't that mission being fulfilled? And why does your bank revenue continue to increase while people who are in your congregations, their savings continue to decrease or perhaps remain the same, but you continue to ask them and in fact have special offerings, special thievery speeches? Okay? So yeah, but even as a kid, I knew with all the shouting and running around the church and all of that nonsense, well, I can't call it nonsense, and all of that whatever, okay, all of that expression. I'll just say that, all of that expression. There was something beyond what was being told, because I was seeing the people at the school and at their house when we go to the house. I saw the people outside the church, even as a kid. Okay? Right? So I knew how you acted at school. I saw what you did to that girl. I saw what you said to that boy. Okay? But you supposedly got the Holy Ghost and they telling me I'm too mean to get saved. Literally, they told me that when I was 10 years old. Church of God in Christ, Christ Temple. The gentleman by the name of Moore, I don't know if he's an apostle or whatever now, but he still pastors that church today as Christ Temple in Joliet, Illinois. They told me that I was too mean to get saved at the age of 10. An earth angel. Can you imagine? I had a real bad thought just now. Yeah. Thought about relieving myself on their altar and saying, that's what I think about your religion. That's how useful it is. That is what I think about your religion. But anyway, such as we are, put in these places, collective, light workers, star seeds, earth angels, healers, alchemists, to bring our light into these places and bring exposure to them and an opportunity to heal if they choose to take the opportunity. If anyone comes back asking of healing of you, Soul Tribe Collective, I encourage you to do some meditation and thought on that before you immediately accept that. 31 minutes exactly when I said that. That's 13 as well. Okay. So take the books that Most High has given us. Again, those that are shared widely and those that are not. Okay. And if you will observe my handwriting, and you will not sin against Most High, because there is no other except Most High, neither in heaven, nor in earth, nor in the very lowest places, nor in the one foundation. Confirmation burp with the one foundation and oneness. Do you know where that it says the very lowest place? So even in the abyss, he still outranks the enemy who dwells there. He outranks the devil, Satan, Apophis, Lucifer. He outranks him in his own house. How nice is that? Most High has placed the foundation in the unknown and has spread forth heaven's visible physical and invisible spiritual. He fixed the earth on the waters and created countless creatures, and who has counted the waters and the foundations of the unfixed, or the dust of the earth, or the sand of the sea, or the drops of the rain, or the morning dew, or the wind's breathings, when or who has filled earth and the insoluble winter. I cut the stars out of fire and declared heaven and put it in their midst. And for those of you who are interested in learning about how that was done and the portals, 33 minutes when I looked over at the video, man, these numbers are hot today. The angel numbers are hot today. 44 is just banging, booming. I couldn't even tell you literally. I use the word literally way too many. It's been incredible the amount of times that I've seen that number. I think 44 yesterday. I had to have seen that number in a span of an hour 5 times. Just it was just like, wow. It's amazing, just unbelievable. And so the universe is talking. I hope we're listening. Ooh. Yep. There's another one. The universe is talking. Are we listening? That one might already be out. The sun, where are we doing with time? 34. That the sun go along, I just looked at the time. I was thinking out loud. The sun go along the 7th heavenly circles, which are the appointment of the 182 thrones, that it go down on a short day, and again 182 that it go down on a big day. And he has 2 thrones on which he rests, revolving hither and thither above the thrones of the months. From the 17th day of the month, Sivan, it goes down to the month Thavan. That's Thvan, The other month that I mentioned, the first month, Sivan is Tsivan. I'm assuming the T is silent. I don't know. Okay. From the 17th of the Thevan, it goes up. Okay. So we're talking about rising and sun, moon, right? That's what we're talking about here. Again, a lot of what Enoch is hinting at here when he's talking about the constellations and the esoteric signature is really what I'm hearing. Esoteric signature. So when you look up in the sky and you see the moon and the stars, and you look up and you see the sun during the day, and you know, and you see these are portals that angels watch over. And Most High in the first book of Enoch that covers the Nephilim and the fallen Anunnaki and Watchers and Sodom and Gomorrah and how it came to be through the earlier years of the Nephilim uh, 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 and fallen Anunnaki coming here and showing humans and um, despicable sexual acts and immorality and as far as sexuality is concerned, and sleeping with this one and that one and blah, 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 right, and all that sort of thing. So, right. Um, so that's how it came to be. But even so, what I'm saying is still to better understand that, even though he's hinting at these things here, it would be better to go back and either on your own perhaps read the first book of Enoch or go to the playlist on the channel. Okay. Um, but yeah, that's what that he explains. Back then, a year, or excuse me, 7 weeks or 7 days was 7 weeks. Okay, when Enoch was writing, because that's how it was, and that's how you were able to live hundreds of years. 969 years, Methuselah. 950 years for 950 for someone else. I forget. I think Enoch lived to be 250 or something like that, 350. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. Anyway, that book goes into a lot more detail about esoteric stars. Um, I just heard polars. How whatever all of that is. And again, I learned something new every day. I learned just about every day. I learned something new about what highest divine white light has created. Nearly every 24 hours, I learned at least one thing new about what's going on here. Okay? And that means on this planet and beyond. Okay? And thus it goes close to the earth. Then the earth is glad and makes grow its fruit. And when it goes down, the earth is sad, and the trees and all the fruits have no fluorescence. And this he measured with good measurement of hours, and fixed a measurement by wisdom of the visible physical and the invisible spiritual. For the invisible spiritual he made all things visible physical, himself being invisible. Thus I make known to you, my children, and distribute the books to your children into all your generations, and amongst the nations who shall have the sense to fear God, let them receive them, and may they come to love them more than any food or earthly sweets, and read them and apply them to themselves to them. And those who understand not Most High, who fear not Most High, who accept not but reject, who do not receive the books, a terrible judgment awaits them. Blessed is the man who shall bear their yoke and shall drag them along. For he shall be released on the day of the great judgment. Hold up, wait a minute. Earth angels, light workers, star seeds, empaths, miracleists, hearers of the truth, obeyers, oracles, youth, we've carried the Karmics for a long, long time. We carried them into battle. We've carried them out of battle. We've fed them. We've nurtured them. We've caressed them. We attempted to heal them. We've shown them. We've learned from them. We've increased them. We've made them nervous. They've made us angry. They've made us cry. We've made them cry. But we've carried the lazy, the neglectful, those who fail to do their diligence and to be diligent and to do their due diligence, spiritual due diligence. We've carried the Karmics, parents, aunts, uncles, grandparents, siblings, nieces, nephews, co-workers, employees, employers, besties, homies, buddies. We have carried the karmic. For eons. Oh great day. Oh great day. Man, my crown chakra is, oh great day. Oh great day. There might be something significant about a bunny. It represents prosperity, abundance. That's what a bunny rabbit represents. Fertility. Okay, that's where the goddess Ishtre comes from. That's why dumbasses married the seed, and they consider the day that Yeshua rose from the dead to be Easter. Dumbass idea. So and a monitoring spirit. That might be a bug. Okay? Could be sitting in a room and all the windows are closed. Where did that come from? Right? in your car. You've been in it for an hour. All of a sudden you hear a buzz. Where did that come from? Windows are up because it's 80 degrees outside. Air conditioning on. Where? It's the Watchers. It's the fallen Anunnaki. It's the Nephilim. Okay? So Judgment Day is upon us for a group of us. Is what for a group of us. Again, we're all on our own journey. So for a group of us, a harvest. Confirmation. So for a group of us at this time, there's going to be a harvest. There'll be a harvest for another group next season, whenever that is. It could be the day after my harvest, the day whenever, right? Whenever. Okay? My harvest could be the harvest that's after yours, right? It doesn't matter. Okay? So long as we read earlier, your heart is clean and your hands, your heart is clean and your hands are clean, right? But your hands are clean and your heart is pure. Okay? No more yoke. Blessed is the man who shall bear their yoke and shall drag them along, for he shall be released on the day of the great judgment. So help me, Sanhedrin Council. They are the 70 spiritual judges. Okay? We will finish up here with the 49th chapter. Okay? I swear to you, my children, but I swear not by any oath, neither by heaven, nor by earth, nor by any other creature which Most High created. Most High said, there is no oath in me, nor injustice, but truth. Okay? One of the downloads that I got the other day, it's a statement, is it's not about me and it's not about you. It's about truth. Okay? Same thing for the karmic. It's not about angels and devils. It's about the truth. Okay? So that's a confirmation. So thank you, Most High. If there is no truth in man, let them swear by the words, yea, yea, or else nay, nay. So whatever you decide, be a man of your word and stick to it. Don't be a wishy-washy motherfucker. Okay? I was gonna say, yeah, or bitch. Don't be one of those. Don't be one of those. Confirmation with the rumbling. Don't be one of those. Okay? Say one thing to me and then turn around and tell somebody else something else. Worse yet, something else or something about me that's false. Okay? Don't be that kind of friend. Okay? Don't be that kind of, again, uncle, aunt, mother, father, cousin, sister, brother, niece, nephew, lover, employee, employer. Don't be that kind. That's the dirty kind. Okay? And not the good dirty. Right? Okay. And I swear unto you, yea, yea, that there has been no man in his mother's womb, but that already before, even to each one, there is a place prepared for the repose of that soul, and a measure fixed, how much it is intended that a man be tried in the world. Okay? So what is this talking about here? Okay? This is talking about the soul contracts that we sign before we get here in the flesh, before we're birthed. Let me read this again. Okay? And I swear to you, yea, 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 yea. Hit it, Ice Cube. I really enjoy some Ice Cube. It was 50 on the timer, 50 minutes. That's a jubilee. I enjoy some Ice Cube. Seriously. I look forward to one day meeting him. I hope I get to shake his hand, give him a hug. And I swear to you, yea, that there has been no man in his mother's womb, so there has been no one birthed, but that already before, so there has been no one birthed, but that already has been, so reincarnation, so there is nothing new under the sun, okay? So just because your name this time around is Mark, okay, last century it was, I don't know, Wesley. You know what I mean? Just because this lifetime today, your name is Michelle, it might have been Constantine before, okay? Same thing with gender, okay? Just because you stand up or sit down to piss today doesn't mean you've always stood up or sat down to piss in every lifetime. You've been both male and female. Not at the same time, contrary to what man's trying to do today and fucking up the genealogy and what Most High has created. Don't even get me started. Don't even go there. And so, yeah. So let me keep going because my mind will keep me on that train of thought. Okay, so no man, all right? So nothing, you were and you are. Okay, it's just a matter of where your soul will dwell when it's all said and done. What's all said and done? When your amount of chances for recreation has come to an end. Okay, this is my 10th and final time here on this planet for our new subscribers. Okay? Even to each one, there is a place prepared for, and a measure fit. There is a, to each one, okay, so to each one, there is a place prepared for the repose of that soul. Again, there is a place that your soul will dwell. So where will you go? In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. Not everyone will get it. I like to say not everyone will get a mansion, a big house. Some people will only qualify for an outhouse. But you made it. Think about that today before it's too late. Tomorrow, give my life tomorrow. I've thought about today. So much easier to say. Tomorrow is not promised. Don't let this moment slip away. For tomorrow may very well get here too late. And that's not the way that it goes, but something like that. Right? The Winans sing that song. It's Tomorrow. Okay? It was a childhood favorite gospel song. Okay? It reminds me of a family that I grew up with whose last name is Cooper. That might be significant for your journey. Or someone you're at good energy with or odd energy with. Probably odd energy. Starts with a C. Name starts with a C. And who's closely related to whatever's going on in your life. Okay? So there's a place where your soul will go. Okay? Again, there is a place where your soul will go. That place is above or below. Don't you know? The earth is here, but it's only a stage of your show. So write your book. What are you going to do? You're the author. What are you going to do? That was a confirmation with that Rev. Somebody might be called Rev, like Run DMC. That might be, those initials might be, those letters might be significant for you. Okay? And a measure fixed, how much it is intended that a man be tried in this world. Okay? So what is the measure fixed? A measure fixed, that's the contract. So you say, okay, in heaven, right? In the esoteric, you said, agree with it or not, you said, I want to go down there at this particular time and I will do that, 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 and I will do that. Where do I sign? You signed here. Most High said, sign there. You signed. And then conception happened somewhere between two other human beings or two other divine spirits, or hopefully they were, I don't know, two other spirits. Okay? And through them, a physical being was born, and that breath contract, that pneuma contract floating in the ethers was breathed into your nostrils. And that's the Christos that flows up and down your vertebrae. This is how you get spiritual downloads when you open your crown at the top of that. Okay? So it goes Christos up the vertebrae into the pineal gland. Okay? And where it meets, it forces meat inside your head. Okay? Inside your cranium. Okay? For this energetic connection through your third eye. That's how it happens. Okay? So, here's proof of reincarnation. Here's proof of contracts before we come into this life form. Okay? I'm seeing a sad face. Someone's not sad, or someone's sad. Someone's not sad. I'm not sad. Someone's sad to hear this information, and then others who are not sad. I said that first. Okay? Yea, children, deceive not yourselves, for there has been previously prepared a place for every soul of man. Okay? And your focus should not be what floor you're going to end up on, upstairs or downstairs. That should not be your concern. For if you take no thought for those things that so easily beset you, okay, then things will be made clearer and you will be able to flourish truthfully. And I'm not talking about money. That's nice and that's needed, okay? But that's not what I'm talking about, okay? I'm talking about the general disposition of skipping through life. Because you live free, you are fearless, you know who you are, and you are tuned in, tapped in, turned on. Right? That's what Abraham Hicks says. Okay? So, thank you so much, Soul Tribe Collective, for tuning in. Again, my name's Nehru. This is Esoteric Guidance. Let me make sure, see if, oh, yes. Okay, so, song downloads. Okay, I should have said this at the beginning of the video. Song downloads, just because I don't know how many people actually listen to the, for the full thing. I could go into the statistics and take a look, though, into the studio. But anyway, Jason Aldean's song, We're Back. Okay, so let's take a look at these lyrics. I got this song yesterday right after posting the video that I posted yesterday when I was in the park. And that video is titled Beautiful Day. Let's take a look at these lyrics. Okay. Again, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying your day, Soul Tribe. Okay. Okay, it goes. I am a huge country music lover, by the way. I am huge country music lover. Um, in our What's Your Aura book, we're covering characteristics and things that you would like for your partner to have and for manifesting and, and think about them in these ways and that sort of thing. And I can tell you, in a pickup truck, right? So a lady driving a pickup truck, I love that. And a lady who looks good in a hat or a cap. Okay. That hat could be a Stetson or it could be a baseball cap. Okay. Um, but I'm a country, in my heart, my occupation keeps me in the city. I'll say that, right? Or keeps me coming back to the city or attached to the city, connected to the city, but my heart will always be country. Okay. So this is how the song goes. Where's the steel in the toes covered? Oh, listen to me. Where's the guy in the steel toes covered in dirt? Just a rock and roll t-shirt headed to work. I'm good with that. Jeans, I'm definitely good with that. Or a tie. I could wear a tie to work every day. It doesn't matter to me. With a pack of red man in his pocket. He's kind of red man, but he's rocking, right? So he got a little tan, right? Hard-working man, right? Wears a beat-up telly and a Marshall stack, okay? A little Marshall Tucker and a six-pack. Where's the good old boys and the good old days? Straight up getting sideways. We're back. It says we back in the speakers, back in the black, getting blasted in the bleachers. It's probably true what my mama said. I do it just like my daddy did. We back in the saddle, back on the stage, making the whole place rattle. Back with the A-team. I pity the fool. Train on the track. Thought we were gone, but you're wrong. Now it's on. We back. Okay? All right. So that's just a portion of that song. Again, that song I was leaving the park, walking. Did I go to the store? I think I was walking over to the store, and boom, just immediately, as soon as I got up to start walking, that song dropped in. I think before I even left the park. Okay? So, again, thank you so much, Soul Tribe Collective, for being a part of the journey here on this channel. I feel like I'm going hoarse or something like that. Maybe so. But that's not going to happen. It might be trying to happen because of the enemy. But return to sender. Return to sender. Return to sender. Times 5,000 with vengeance and a sword. Okay. Yeah. All right. So enjoy the rest of your day, Soul Tribe Collective. Whenever you happen to listen to this, again, my name's Nehru. This is Esoteric Guidance. As always, be encouraged.